You're watching the Hillbilly Luxury YouTube channel, and guess what? I got a whole bag of watches here. That's right. I got a good friend, and he's hooked me up with like a quarter of his collection. Like, he has started, he's full on into his process of gathering micro brand watches, and I told him it's only a matter of time till he buys those big hitter pieces. But he's got some really cool stuff in here. So he's loaned me a whole bunch of his watches, and I'm going to do some review videos on them. And I don't even know what's in this bag. Like, they're still in their boxes, so they're all surprises to me. So we're going to start out by just reaching in the bag, and we're going to pull out the first one. And then we got, what is that? Dominator. Yeah, Del Mar. I don't know. We're going to check it out. Let's unbox it. Okay, we got the Dominator Del Mar. I guess I'm saying it right. Dominator. Says it over here. Was it? Per Adventure Old. I don't know how to say all that. Sounds French when I say it out loud. Alright, so the packaging looks pretty decent. So I guess we'll just see if this slides open here. Maybe. Give it some shakes. There we go. It's a real snug fit. Alright, let's not drop it here. And okay. It looks like, and we got a mechanical movement, and we have a green dial, so it is a homage to a very popular watch. I don't have to say it, you guys know it. Nice thick strap. Yeah, that's a, what is that, Horween leather? Is that what you guys, genuine leather. Got a nice little embossed stamp right there. It's got its little M logo. You know, the most important part though is the bezel action. Ooh. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold your phone here. Wait a minute. That's a really good bezel action. It's got like a, it's got, no, I wouldn't really call it back play. Is it got a sticker? Oh, it's got a sticker. I can feel it. You got to get it off. All right. So I don't know really any specs, but it looks like it's either a 40 or a 41. That looks like it might be a ceramic insert. I'll have to take a look. But we're going to get in there close. Oh yeah. Dominator Del Mar with an M. Kind of looks like a McDonald's M, but that bezel action, listen. That's pretty unique. I've never felt a bezel like that. It's not very snappy. It's like a mix between a Seiko and I don't know. It's got a lot of traction. It's very sharp. Very sharp, like not in a painful way, but you can feel it catching on your fingerprints. But yeah, let's see. Check that deep coin edge bezel. Looks like the bezel overhangs just a little bit, so you get plenty of traction right there. You got some beveled edges right here. Look at that. Nice beveled edge running all the way down the edge of the case. Got your signed crown. See if it's hacking and hand winding. Well, it's not a screw down. That's a little concerning considering it says it's 200 meters.
but no screw down crown. That leaves me a little concerned. I can feel it winding. I believe it's winding. Yeah, the crown is a little small, in my opinion, just a little bit. If it was just maybe just a little bit larger, I'd appreciate that. The winding is really smooth. I'm not sure what movement's in this. I'll have to do a little investigation in a minute. But I like that green, that deep green with the 12 at the midnight. Yeah, it's got that. Let's pull it out. We got hacking. We got some good movement. Hands aren't all janky. You know, usually when you set the time, you know, if it's a cheap watch, you can feel it in the hands how easy they move and if they feel loose. But they feel nice. We'll check that date rollover. I'll have to go around again. See if we get a good snappy date. That's a tiny date window for sure. Very small date window. There we go, and it just snapped over. Yeah, that date window is very small. Let's move the light around here. So I'm trying to get it in the video, and it's just such a small little window. Other than that, it's a good looking watch. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit here. Get a little bit of the macro. Oh yeah, we got some brushed hands. See that brushing? Looks pretty good. I don't see any dirt or debris inside the dial. I think that's all. Yeah, it's all on the outside. Got your Lume pip up here. And everything lines up, so I can't complain here. Let's check out the Lume. My friend said, make sure I show off his Torch of Destiny. Look at that. Isn't that cool? This is his UV torch. He said, you got to use it to blast the watches. So we're going to blast it real quick and give it a good charge. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Now we're going to kill the lights. Boom. Oh, yeah. Looks to be pretty decent. 12 is starting to fade a little bit faster because it doesn't have as much lume fill in it as these thicker indices, but it looks like it'll hang on. I'm sure it'll probably have at least a low dim glow well into the early morning hours. But it's nothing amazing though. We'll hit it one more time. I can't makes that red light up down there, and the 200 meters glows real bright red. Okay, so for what I've seen, you can have these for around $200. And at $200, that's a pretty good deal for this piece, considering it is a 42 millimeter case. It is sapphire, and it says it has a Japanese movement, so I would assume that's either a Seiko or a Miyota, probably NH35 or something like that. But really, for the price, if you like this style, I mean, you really can't beat it. It says it has anti-reflective coating, and I believe it. It's got a little bit of a blue hue there. You can see that's the anti-reflective coating. The bezel action is surprisingly good. I mean, I like the feeling of it. You might not, but for the money, it's it's a little noisy of a bezel action. Some people like a more refined. I like it. It's kind of, it's not springy. It's not got any movement. I don't really see much wiggle. Like, I can't back it up. So the strap feels pretty supple. A diver on a leather strap, it's kind of like it's like, what the hell? But I prefer a bracelet personally. But for what you're getting, it's not a deal breaker. Let's see how it looks on the wrist here. Yeah. I mean, it's a larger piece at 42 millimeters. You might get a little bit of lug overhang. See, for me, it's like right under. So I don't really have to worry about that. I wouldn't be wearing it real tight. But it's a slim, very slim watch. I would say that's probably around 12 millimeters thick. But yeah. So if you're interested in checking out these watches, I recommend it. It's for me personally, I'm not into leather band watches. But other than that, it's a great watch. So thanks for checking out the video, and don't forget to subscribe, because you're going to want to see what else is in that bag.